Went to emergency. I've not been okay. Micah had to go on formula. It made me really grateful to have a family. I hope everything's up from here. No longer have a garage. 90s toy. Food's like, oh! So hard, like so busy. Good morning. I'm still in my PJs, but I want to try, I don't know if I mentioned yesterday, but yesterday I was talking about the redness in the table. I googled some solutions on how to get rid of it. Now, people do this prep on wood, not on the stain itself, but I thought because the stain's not sealed yet, it's just stain on wood, it may work, but I'm gonna test it out. I've got some green watery paint that I've made. All you do is you wipe it on apparently, and then you wipe it off, like the residue off with a rag, and that gets rid of the red tones in it because of the color wheel. When you marry the red and the green, it makes brown. So as you can see, this table's quite red. So apparently you just get watery green paint and you wipe it on like this. I don't know if it's too watery. I think you leave it for like a minute and then you wipe it all off. Some people use watery paint, some people use stains, so we'll just see if this works. Okie dokie, I think I left it here for more than a minute. Oh, I did. Oh no, it's okay-ish. I did, I left it for 10 minutes. I don't think it worked. It is over the stain, not the wood.
Oh, my back hurts.
Does it?
Yep.
Michael has put his heart and soul to learn bricklaying the last couple of days, and he looks like he's doing a pretty good job. I asked
when George comes.
Yeah, his uncle actually knows how to bricklay, so he's gonna show him a bit more. Give him the verdict if he's done a good job or not. I think it looks pretty good, and I asked the mortar to be messy on the outside, so he's doing exactly that.
Yeah, not intentionally.
Not intentionally. It's so cool though. Is it fun or is it boring and annoying?
It's cool to learn something, but I wouldn't want to do this every day.
Yeah. Would you do it again?
Not a whole wall. But probably to help someone out.
Yeah. Oh, that was pretty clean.
Definitely getting quicker.
Yeah, you are getting quicker. Yesterday, it took you a whole half a day to do one line.
Found mine your rabbit hole, walking the house alone. She shy to smiling, we're standing quite comfortably. Are you free sometime this weekend? Dead of night, no one's around. Cut the lights and hunker down. Is it time for our plan?
I've been overwhelmed, really overwhelmed. I've just been thinking while I've been in the kitchen, cleaning the kitchen to have sanity. I'm usually, I think the last thing I filmed was the renovations, but oh yeah, like probably the reveal of like it pretty much done, the walls. We've still got things to do. The plastering, the painting. Michael currently, I don't know if you can hear that, he's in the shed. He's cutting some metal to put on the brick wall that he's doing. The brick wall, something that we regret. But it took him his whole holidays. He's still not finished. For a whole week of the holidays, he was doing it every single day, all day long. And he would come across problems and things like that, and it's really put a spanner in the way our home feels, and our time together has been sacrificed. Our joy has been snapped away from us, and I think renovations do tend to do that, especially when you have a baby and your parents for the first time. Right now, I'm trying to get my kitchen feeling okay so that I feel somewhat okay. That's been my motto recently. If my kitchen counters are clean, then I'm okay, but the rest of the house is a disaster. I've not been okay. Not been okay at all. I have been not taking care of my health very well. I went to emergency. It was because I had a toothache, and this toothache was the worst pain ever. I was crying. Michael was like, I've never seen you so sad and so in pain. Micah had to go on formula. I couldn't feed him. Michael was taking care of Micah. I have decided that I need to take care of my health, myself, and not keep putting me on the back burner. Make my life a little bit more simple because of how hectic our life is right now. So I've been trying to cut corners on things that like take my time a bit. I've been trying to be mindful about how many outings I have. Although Micah loves going out, he loves being around people. So I'm trying to limit my schedule to like 1 outing a week during the week, and then the weekends that's a bit different. But yes, I'm going to continue to clean. Last night I made some purees for Micah, so I'm cleaning that up. We both fell asleep on the couch, as in Michael and I. We fell asleep on the couch because obviously Micah's in our room because his room is still not fixed, and that's just another thing that's been stressful. The insurance come next week for another appointment. They just keep assessing things and not actually getting anything done. But I think the motion of fixing his room and the lounge room is actually gonna happen, but not this week. I don't know when it's happening. So yeah, I'm trying to, I just made a list of things, small things that I need to do to make my life feel like I'm thriving and not thriving. One of them was to do my exercises, my physio exercises. I've been going to physio as well because my back's quite sore, and whenever I pick up my cup it's inflamed. Been less inflamed since getting my tooth removed. I got my tooth removed. It was going to cost a lot to get a implant. I can still do that, so I'm seeing how it goes. It's not my eating side, it's my other side. So the tooth story is that I had a nerve dying in my tooth, or nerves, I don't know how many. That's why I was in excruciating pain, and Michael had to take care of our baby full time and take care of me, and that's a lot for someone to do, plus have the stresses of renovation and our wall not being fully done, and then the wall got water inside the house, and then we had to clean that up. Yeah, there's a lot been happening within our house, my health, and probably our mental health, and I just want us to all thrive. So yeah, I was saying to Michael that we really need to implement fun days, even though our life feels a little overwhelming, to still have days where we can reset. And one of those days is when we went to Mount Tambourine, and we had a family day, and this is our first family day with Micah. That was like an outing, like not just like hanging out at someone's house or something like that. It was like going to a fun place, and we went to the botanical garden there, and we had a picnic, and we walked around and looked at the plants, and then Micah absolutely loved it. It was just so sweet to see him in another environment, and it made me really grateful to have a family that I can do family outings with, which was really special, and it helped me to just reset. And I can show you some videos and photos of that day. It was just like the most beautiful day. I hope everything's up from here. It's so hard when you're like so busy and trying to prioritize things and stuff like that, but I really want to spend more alone time with God. It's hard to work out where to do that, and it's hard to put God first, and I know even though you should, to put God first even though you have dishes that you need to do, or washing to fold, or things like that, or a baby that's woken up. Yeah, just navigating that's been a little bit hard too. That's what's going on, and I'm gonna finish cleaning up this kitchen and before Micah wakes up, so that's done, and then I'm going to put Micah in a carrier and just get everything done. I also miss cuddling him since I wasn't well. I couldn't touch him really. It hurt to do anything. So it's nice to do things like that now. Hopefully my back will be okay if I do that. But anyways, I'm going to clean up the rest of the kitchen. share things that that annoy me daily that I should just fix, and it probably would help my mood a lot, but it's just the thought of doing it. It might be a lengthy process. Sorry, I just killed a mosquito. Or it's just too daunting and I don't have time for it, or I just need to do the normal everyday things like get on top of washing, not get behind. But something I think that would really lift my mood if I organized my pantry. Now, I did this when I first moved in, and I thought if I'm gonna be postpartum, I'm gonna need to have a pantry that is functional and not just like we've just moved in, you know what I mean? Because when you just move in, you kind of just put everything on the shelf and it's just like whatever. Anyways, I did that. My mum helped me. It was lovely. Then I became postpartum. There were a few things that I hadn't organized yet, and I just didn't make it functional enough to be easy to use because of the way the shape of the pantry is. While I was getting taken care of postpartum, Michael was doing the cooking and all that sort of stuff, and then slowly things just got put in random places and we're back to an annoying pantry. It's kind of functional, but what really annoys me is these corners. These things here, it's dark, you can't see what's in there. It's a hole of just whatever gets put in here, and it just is so annoying. Now, I've thought of some ideas, got the things for it, but I just need to do it. Now, down here is just a mishmash of things like that literally keeps piling up because we just don't have the space for them. I need to prioritize what's down there. I need to make it more functional, and yeah, how do I do that? I was thinking, and I was talking to Michael last night, that we really should put LED lights in there so we can see what's in here, because it's such a weird pantry with the corner there. And also, I bought a bunch of these pull-out trays. Now, it's meant to be attached to the base here. It's not. So if I pull it out, it's a little bit janky. It's not attached. So I need to attach them, clean it up, take the strips off. So I'm going to put it on every single level. So that will fix the weird situation of it being a massive hole that everything gets lost in there, because you can pull the tray out and see everything that way. That is my best idea for the pantry, and I feel at my best when my house is together. Now, maybe there's some males out there like that, but I think as a mum or as a wife, you just want a house that is functioning properly, and you feel like if it's not, you feel generally not okay. That's how I'm feeling. So I just want that to function properly. And then, guys, I cleaned my kitchen. It looks a little bit better. Those gloves need to be put away. Surfaces are clean. Anyways, something else that annoys me, and I think because I spend a lot of time in the kitchen, this thing here. Now, I'll go outside. That is what is blocking my light. I want more light. I want to feel a bit more happier in the kitchen. I want to feel like I can film in there. I want to feel like it just feels like a brighter space, especially now that the sun is in a different direction now. This here, I think, has been put for privacy. It's been with the house ever since I think it was built. It needs to go. Michael is cutting bricks. And I don't want to add another thing to Michael's list, because his list is never ending and he won't do it because, well, his list is never ending. It's not a priority. It's a priority to me though, so I want to do it. I want to take this down. This also, if this was heightened, we would get a lot more light in the house because we're on a little bit of a slope there. But that's expensive to do, so we can't do that. But this, I can do that. Just the little things that I would love to change. Now, another thing that would make me feel a little bit more joyful. In my environment, my son's awake. I just heard him. He's been asleep for a while. He had a really, really long nap because he only had a 20-minute nap this morning because he went to his swimming lesson. His last swimming lesson, because he's almost 6 months, so that's when they end. It's like the free swimming lessons. Anyways, he's calling out for me. I can hear him. Here, this, I need to sort through what we're getting rid of because we no longer have a garage to put all this junk in. We did get rid of a lot, but there's still a lot to go through. This holds all my sewing stuff and I still want to keep that. Eventually, we're going to build a storage unit right here, but we don't have that right now, so I've got to probably put it on this wall. I don't know. Hi! Did you have a good sleep? Something's bothering you. Oh, darling, it's okay. Is it your teeth? You usually wake up happy from a big sleep. He's got 2 teeth, guys. Now they've been shooting up and growing, haven't they? You gained some teeth and Mummy lost a tooth. Don't mind the really weird curtain bangs. They're like, I haven't washed my hair in a while and I keep wanting to wash my hair. But yeah, life gets in the way, I don't know. I'm also wearing my jumper inside out and that's not purposeful and I really should like not. Why is that shed door open? A bit windy out here. I'm wearing my jumper inside out because I am about to deal with bleach and I probably should get some like more appropriate clothes, not red, because red is the worst thing to wear with bleach. But Mike is asleep and my clothes are in there. His bassinet's right up against my drawers. So I'm just gonna have my drink. There's been a bit of story with what I'm about to do. This table, it's been through a lot. This table has brought Michael a headache, me a headache, everyone a headache, this whole house a headache. To sum it up, it's taken so much sanding, carbide scraping, which is like getting wax off with a scraper. Michael stained it and was so proud of it. And I came out and I was like, I don't like it. And he was like, you're joking me. I spent so much time. And I was like, well, I didn't like the red underneath. And then when you put the stain over top, we thought the red would go away. No, you have to bleach the timber to get rid of the red, then put the stain on top. Anyways, Michael's like, okay, it's your job now. You're doing it. So I've taken it into my hands. Household bleach apparently is fine to use. You just use household bleach and vinegar with water to neutralize it after. I didn't think this was gonna work, but this might be good. I just have to sand the layer of the timber here. I'll show you a Pinterest image right here of the tone of wood I want. More of an undertone of green. I sanded this morning, wiped bleach on it just to test it out, and it's got more of a undertone of green than red. So I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna do that to the whole table and then it will lighten it but be less red, if you can see. I think it's looking good. I followed this tutorial. I will link it down below. I'm gonna do this while Mike is napping and while I have the time. I think I've got 30 more minutes of his nap.
Yeah, we were talking oh so close on this Friday night. A million faces overdose. And yours I happen to find with a smile that...
Okay, here is me sanding it. It's red now. This is the color it was, and this is me sanding it. So it's kind of patchy. If you can see here, this is where I put the first test of bleach. I sanded this a little bit more so I can put more bleach on it. We'll see if it evens out color, but this is the before. I am using a bucket with bleach, and yeah, I'm just gonna wipe it on it. Now I haven't sanded the sides yet, but I've sanded the top. I'll sand the sides if the top works out. Okay, so that's done. I guess I'll see how it goes. So funny. Is he so funny, is he? Usually Michael and I make him laugh, but it's so cute watching him find something funny and we don't like make him laugh. You just find Miles so funny. Yeah. I've been like letting Miles be a little bit closer to Micah now that he's just like a little bit older. Before we were like, no Miles, go away, like don't be right next to him, don't touch him. He's not a little tiny baby anymore. Just so sad, guys. He turned 6 months yesterday. Now, by the time I'm posting this, it was Mother's Day yesterday, and he turned 6 months on Mother's Day. And I know this is like, I think this is going to be posted in like 5 weeks time because I have so much content that is backlogged. So you're not seeing this like exactly on the week. So right now I'm just playing with Micah. I'm trying to have some more intentional time playing with him. I do that, but I'm trying to like show him how his toys work now. A lot of the time he's just like coming around the house with me doing chores and I'm showing him how to fold laundry and things like that. But I'm trying to get him interested in like his toys besides just sucking his toys. And I don't think he knows how to do anything yet. Like this one, this is like a classic 90s toy. This, I think it's from the 90s or maybe even the 80s. And like, I don't know if you remember this as a kid, but you put all the shapes in and that's where you store it. I don't know, he just loves the fact that all these shapes are surrounding him and he likes moving this for now. But then he'll learn how to actually properly use it. Today I've been cleaning a little bit. Like I've been cleaning up this table. You know how we had to pile everything there. My mum came and helped move some stuff. We moved the big furniture pieces, like one's down the hall there, one is in Micah's room right now, just in temporary spots until we have finished that room in there, and then we can move our bedroom into the new master bedroom and then make our old room into like the craft room, sewing room, hobby room, playroom. I don't know, we'll see.
Do you like your cup? Do you like your cup? Since we updated you guys, he's getting so good at eating food. Like, oh, he loves cups.
He loves cups.
Love cups. But this cup is a squishy, bitey cup.
He drank most of the water or tipped it out by now, but
Yeah, it's all tipped all over him.
he loves it.
You want it? Ooh. Yum.
Look at that eye contact.
Yum. He was eating like every now and then, like if I'm eating something I think he's able to eat, I'll just squish it up in my hands and like give it to him. But for like food, like for like a meal at night time, I was giving him purees, that like the pouches, and they were like more watery. But recently I made my own purees and I made them a bit more, I guess, less watery. Would you like some more? Do you want some more? You want some more? And he's been doing so well because at first babies, the only thing they've ever had is milk. And so when they start eating food, whether it's purees or anything, it's more like watery. They can kind of swallow it because it's like a little bit thicker than milk. But he's been doing so good at actually swallowing. And how I know is I've been giving him little pieces of bread. And before, like if I gave him that, he would just be like, bleh. Now he actually swallows it, which is really cool. Big achievement. And we think he's a left-hand person because he keeps grabbing things with his left hand just like that. Oh, eek. We just had dinner. We just had dinner and we were eating with Micah on the high chairs.
Stools.
The stools. This is almost finished. You want to finish the What's the frame? Me and him?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You want some more? Michael's been doing this where he just puts the spoon if he wants more in your hand.
And say thank you.
Thank you. But now he's like kind of done.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, he's not gonna do it.
Wait. Thank you. Micah.
He's just playing now.
Thank you. Oh, you teasing, Dada.
That's a big tease.
Come on. You want some more? Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's so done. You got food everywhere. Oh, you want it? Let's do the right hand. Right hand. Let's get that in there. Walana! Walana! Walana means finish.
Done.
Done.
Oh, he wants the toes.
Now you can just play with that until Dad is ready to bark, yeah. I want what Dada has. Michael's eating toast.
Yeah. Not enough synagogue.
We just had synagogue, but there wasn't enough.
Corner of peanut of Vegemite?
Me?
Yeah.
What? You done?
Because I know that you would crave it.
Yeah, thank you.
Mike is like, wait, you're giving it to people.
You want some?
You can have some of this.
Let me squish it up. Yeah. I love feeding him food.
I can tell. And you feel like he's missing out if he doesn't get our food.
I know. I want him to try everything.
I know.
But there's just some things that you can't have. Sniffy nose. We go straight in the dishwasher.
You didn't eat your okra.
Okra?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't finished. That was not purposeful. Do you want it?
I was just very surprised.
Yeah. This has chili in it, darling.
Yeah.
It's kind of helpful eating in the kitchen because you can just clean up straight away.
Look at that. He can pick it up from his bench.
Yeah. We've been working on that today.
Yeah, I put it on there and he picked it up.
Yeah, you know that's the first time he's done that today, like just today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because before he would just go, either not see it or go like that, or like do things with it but not realise he could pick it up and eat it.
Yeah, like us.
That's a thing. Is it a hard piece?
No.
Isn't it so good?
He's chewing.
Yeah, I know, hey? It's amazing. Like
Is that for me?
yeah. The progress is so quick. I love it when he does that. 2 hands. That's gonna get everywhere.
Oh.
Oh! Oh! It got everywhere. Voila.
Time for bath.
Hello. I just finished doing some editing. I was just editing on my computer and I'm uploading the vlog now and scheduling it for this afternoon. I'm feeling really good about my consistency with uploading YouTube videos, and I have like a pattern and I've written down like a schedule throughout my week. Miles, no. Good boy. Good. That was the possum. We still have the possum. If you watched our home tour, you saw that we have a resident possum that lives underneath our pergola area. I think it's called a pergola. He's living in between the Miles. I'm like on edge because if he barks, Micah will wake up. Oh, Micah just woke up. That's okay because it was an hour and a half. It's not from Miles, it's just because he's waking up. I just finished editing that video and I just finished doing the thumbnail. I've been changing a few things up with how I edit thumbnails a bit and just trying to see what works and what people are liking just based on analytics and stuff. And yeah, I've done so much to change up things throughout the literal 4 years since I think end of 2019. That's when we started doing the Amelia and Bridie channel. I think maybe I started the Bridie Meredith for this channel, I think maybe in 2020. That means I've been doing it for 5 years. That is commitment for not getting paid. That's crazy. It's been really nice recently editing Mondays from the weekend. I just like get the house together, clean up. It's like get my life sorted together. I've decided not to touch the computer that day. And then on Tuesdays, that's the day where I edit in every single nap Micah has. Wednesdays, I will edit in the first nap of the day. Other part of the day, I usually have a play group in the afternoon. That play group's like fortnightly. So then it flips on the other week. I will have a play group in the morning on a Thursday, and today's Thursday. So I will basically edit Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, and one of those days being Wednesday or Thursday, I'll only edit once in his nap. This video took me an hour and a half nap, another hour and a half nap, and another hour and a half nap. So that's 1, 2, 3, I think maybe like 4 hours it took me to edit the video, make the thumbnail, write out all the stuff, schedule it. That is my son. He's awake. Anyways, today we're going to go to the shops. We're going to get a few things. Dummies, maternity bras. I think I want to print something at Officeworks, but that is a long shot. Oh, I didn't eat. Probably should eat. I don't want to buy food because I'm trying to be like money conscious because we've been doing, obviously paying for like renovations, things and stuff. All of that adds up. Obviously my teeth situation. Anyways, let's get this little boy. Did you have a good it's sleep. That's my favorite. I love cuddles. Mommy needs to find something that she can eat because what's the date on that? What's the date on this one? 18th of the 5th. That's on Monday. Okay, we can not eat that one yet. Perfect. He has to get the meat out so that he can make a nice meal. Oh no. Okay, alright. I have no Spotify, so literally the whole way I was singing. Hi, darling. Okay. A long-awaited cot I saw when I bought it on Marketplace. It was the end of January.
Wow.
It's now middle of May.
Yep.
Ah, it's gonna be so much better. I will never have a bassinet ever again. They're so pointless. Although that bassinet's really cute.
They are.
Looks good. Worst painting job I've ever done.
From afar, it looks fine.
Are you gonna go in your cot? This is your cot, my darling.
Bounce, 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 bounce.
Do you like it?
No more bassinet. Look at all that room. Oink. Look at all that room for you.
Now Mummy has to train you to do arms out sleeping. He's got a cot now. Now we have no idea where to put it. We can put it in our room because obviously his room is not accessible yet, but it's gonna take up a lot of space.
Right now, baby, would you turn and look at me right now?